The new Clash Royale update is finally out some days, and today's video is about showing you guys the top 3 best decks right now in Clash Royale after the recent update. We're gonna start with deck number 1. All the decks I'm gonna show to you today are without the Little Prince, because some of you guys don't have the max. In case you have the Little Prince, use Little Prince of the Firecracker. Hog EQ cycle, so solid, so good, and I love the Firecracker in there. And of course you can also use Evolution Archers instead. So guys, we're jumping into the game here against Rand, and I think we're just gonna give him a good luck and let's see what he has. Of course we can also go for Evolution Archers, but I think some of you guys also didn't buy the pass this season, so we're just gonna go for the Evo Cracker. Of course, normal Crackers also fine, Musketeer also the substitutions. I just want to do this, of course. Little Prince is way better, it's the best card in the entire game, as you guys know, but also it might get a nerf, so I would honestly say to you guys, don't pay right now anymore. Like, if you didn't pay for it yet, I wouldn't really do it anymore. And kind of wait, because I personally think Supercell might do emergency changes, emergency balance changes before the Clash Royale League World Finals, and I would wait for them. And if the Little Prince is still overpowered afterwards, yeah, then you can still do it, but maybe they're just gonna kill the card immediately. You never know. So we're just gonna go in there for this. Am I just going for my Ice Spirit there? So Hog Rider Cycle, just like one of the most solid decks of all time in Clash Royale, right? If you want to use a deck, if you want to have success, and it seems like this guy bought the special offer. I don't know if you saw it in game, but there was a special offer today where you're able to buy the mortars, or some mortars and fair towers, Teslas and so on. So it was just basically a building offer. I don't know who bought that. I think it's one of the most horrible offers ever, because I mean, who needs buildings? I mean, of course you're playing some buildings, but you would never use all the buildings in the deck. So I personally think this type of offers with a golem offer, where you see a golem deck, or an example, a Hog Rider Cycle offer for 2.6, way better compared to this one. Just good for my Little Prince there. And not Little Prince, for my Hog Rider. I played too much Little Prince. I'm seeing him everywhere. So that was a really okay defense, I would say. I'm just going to take, okay, not going to be able to get the King to activation. Also the Firecracker, of course, is not chipping away, hopefully. On the right, left hand side, nothing happens, so we can just go for Skeletons now. And yeah, I just like Delivery Log. Of course, you can also go instead of Delivery with a Knight, but I like Delivery Log. I just think it's a great combi, of course, to kill the good old Little Prince. He actually has Little Prince. This is level 11. I don't know why he's playing it. We're currently playing Trophy Road also here, Lighter Mode. On my secondary account, I'm still not at 9k trophies there, and I'm currently number 1 and 2 in the world, so it's pretty hard for me to create content. If you want to spend, or if you want to donate me $10,000, then I'm just gonna make a third max account. But yeah, I'm currently grinding some GCs, but overall it will be really tough, so this is why we're doing this here. So yeah, of course, against this type of matchup, we should have a really good answers. We just can play really offensively and just spam our Hog Riders. He just has an EQ as a win condition. There was a similar deck back in the days where the opponent just had one win condition, but this deck, I mean, I did a ton of videos about that. So if you guys want to see more gameplay around all the decks I'm going to show today, just type in mortenroyale Hog Rider, you guys going to see it. I also did a video yesterday about this deck, just with Evolution Archers instead of Evo Cracker, so make sure to check this one also out. But this is the third best deck to the new Clash Royale Meta. So guys, next deck up is deck number 2, and this deck is absolutely incredible. Of course, you normally really want to use the Little Prince instead of the Spear Goblins, but I still think this deck overall, also with the Spear Goblins, will work really well. We got the Evil Knight in there, also normal Knight works, Mighty Miner works, Skeleton King works, and also the Golden Knight works, but this Miner Poison Control deck is just absolutely broken right now. So guys, next game, and our opponent just decides to be really aggressive there. So he has a Hog Rider, of course. Hog Rider, I would say Miner are the best decks. If I would say what is the best deck right now in Clash Royale, which I will learn for this meta in case you guys have Little Prince, Miner Control is just overall so solid, guys. Miner Control, I would say, is the most, I would arguably say, the most consistent deck in the game, which you can always upgrade. And of course, sometimes you're putting a Little Prince there, you put in the Evo Archers, Evo Knight for Mighty Miner and so on. But overall, there's always a variation in the game for Miner Poison Control, which is so good. I'm just gonna go for my log there. Okay, really good log. Okay, I'm just gonna go Bomb Tower there. Bomb Tower completely counters on tournament standard level, and counters Hog EQ. So if your opponent goes on Hog EQ and you play a Bomb Tower low, if you play it high, it will still get one shot. If you play it low, it won't get a shot. So opponent needs to commit 7 elixir, and you're playing 4, and you're getting a +3 elixir. Of course, he gets some EQ chip, but overall, this is a really important thing for you guys to learn. I'm just gonna go for my bats there. I'm just gonna go Miner here in the inside spot. Might hit a Firecracker there. No, he's not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for this boy here. Now I think he needs to be careful. Really good Ice Spirit though, really good defense, and we're still doing an okay job there. This Mighty Miner, honestly, Mighty Miner right now, it feels pretty underwhelming, right? Mr. Lonely, I have nobody. So we're just gonna go for my Spear Goblins there. He's still forced to defend that. He goes in for his gobos. I'm just going to go for my log. I'm just going to go for the bomb tower. There's no need for him to EQ in case he decides to go in EQ. I'm just going to go miner immediately because his goblins are out. He doesn't have enough elixirs for mighty miner, but he decides to let it go. Evo Knight, still so broken. I would say like this kind of decision, like what do you guys think? Is the Evo Knight better or the Evo Archers? I'm 1% on the Evo Archer side, but Evo Knight, I just feel like Evo Knight can be so annoying, dude. Like, especially in combination with the Little Prince, it's just so hard to kill him, right? Like Evo Prince, the Little Prince and the Evo Knight together, just like an absolutely amazing combination. So I'm just going for my Spear Golems there. I'm just going to go for my log, using my bats there. And I think this is a free miner, right? This mighty miner is out, goblins, so he doesn't really have anything. So he needs to go for a bomb tower and also cracker, which is basically a free poison. And look at this, the Evo Knight tanks so much. Mine is actually chipping away and gets so much damage. And yeah, if my bomb tower already, like this miner control deck, I would say is like for you guys the best. But of course, in case you guys have the Little Prince, just sub in the Little Prince in every single deck. But Little Prince just like, I think you guys know, Little Prince just so busted. I'm just go for my log here as late as I can to maybe like prevent all the damage. No, we're not able to get it, but I can just go for pre-poison there because he's most likely just gonna go in for goblins. He has to. Firecracker's coming in late and we are gonna win this one. GG's, well played. Let's go, guys. Gonna go Night Bats there. Could also go for another miner, but this game is over. And yeah, miner poison control is currently deck number 2 in the world. It's a bit harder to play in my opinion, but it's just like so consistent, so good if you play it. And yeah, there are not really many difficult matchups, or like there are some difficult matchups you can outplay any single one in Clash Royale right now. As the last deck, we got the classic Splasher deck, and in case you guys have the Little Prince, make sure to sub in the Little Prince for the Iceberg, but this deck still overall is absolutely incredible. Next game up here with Sky, and let's see what Sky has prepared for us. We're just gonna give him good luck, and we're just gonna go for the Knight immediately in the back and trying to kind of figure out what he plays. I got my Iceberg ready in case he's gonna play something on the opposite lane. I'm just gonna cycle my Iceberg behind, and yeah, like Splash, yeah, this type of variation is just so solid, guys. Like, this is also decks which you can like consistently upgrade, like just like spend your gold on, because this type of decks, they will never ever die. Graveyard, this type of Graveyard deck got already played in 2018 in competitive matches where like $1 million was on the line. I played this deck for like 5 years in competitive and it's still so good. Of course, sometimes like in the Motherwitch meta example was way worse than it was in like other metas like currently, but still, you can always have success if you're good enough. And this deck also, like, this is kind of crazy, right? I think this is like one of the decks which is like still good, even it was like good like 5 years ago. Of course, there are always decks like 2.6 Hogs cycle, but you don't really see this deck like played at the top of the ladder, one of the best players in the world. But 2018, this deck all played, and I think like 2 seasons ago, this exact same variation with no switches, finished number 1 in the world, no substitutions, no cracker in like on Hogs cycle where you kind of see it in like Hog EQ. Or like no mighty miner and no champion in, just like the good old classic deck, like back in the days. Just like the only difference, of course, is the good old evolution knight. So we're just gonna go for tornado. And if you guys like struggling against Mega Knight, witches, balloons, this is the deck you want to play. You got great defense, you got great offense, and especially in Triple League Time, this deck shines. This is what all pros are complaining about. This deck is so good in Triple League Time. You normally always want to play defensive. You want to control the game, the whole game. And in Triple League Time, you want to be way more aggressive with your graveyards, or when you guys got the Evo Knight, because the Evo Knight kind of allows you to be a bit more aggressive because you're always able to kind of defend. Or at least like the opponent has to all out overcommit. So I'm just going for my poison there on top of the Archer Queen there. And yeah, so of course Evo Knight really good against Archer Queen. Don't really see any more like you don't really see anyone like playing Archer Queen, to be fair. When I'm playing ladder, 99% of the champions I face are the of course the Little Prince, and then like 1% is the Monk, like I predicted in one of my last videos. So yeah, we're just shipping away. I'm just gonna go for my Ice Wizard here. I don't really think I want to tornado that because there's no need to, right? I could tornado that, but I don't really think it's a good exchange to commit 3 elixir, like for like saving 300 damage, because now I can just go for a Graveyard there. I'm just gonna go like also for my Baby Dragon. Let's see. So this will be basically a free poison there, just like also Baby Dragon is tank. He's gonna use ability in case he goes in for bats. It's not gonna do anything. Skeletons are piling up the tower, and this is exactly what you want to do. Doesn't matter how good the player is, this type of matchups you will never ever lose as long as you're playing defensive, as long as you know what you're doing, and we're doing a great job there. Good luck, GG's, well played. We're winning this one. And yeah, these are the top 3 best and most sold decks right now in Clash Royale for the new November season after a new November update in Clash Royale. Let me know what you guys think about this type of decks. I'm gonna be out. See you guys tomorrow. Check one of the other videos out, and if you guys enjoy my content and want to support me, use code Morten in the shop, guys.